a flying unicorn could have ripped open the school, killed her specifically, and flew away, and that could have happened.
Yes, absolutely.
Huh, alright.
Is that better?
Yeah, but here's the thing is, I feel stupid for an entirely different reason than the Celeste one. The Celeste one was, I'm missing that information and I feel stupid for overlooking it. This one is, I literally called it at the beginning and then discarded that way of thinking. Oh, it's so frustrating.
I was dying too. It was so hard for me not to just go, as soon as you were like, oh, okay, no, it must have been someone else.
That feeling when I'm that good, but I just don't think I'm ever correct.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was. Such ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please tell us. Because he knows he's been bested. Yes. You little scum!
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre. No, Hero. We've already passed that.
What do you think, Makoto? The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room. It had to have been... Hiro!
Okay, now I actually feel like an idiot.
It's Sakura.
No, you want to know why I feel like an idiot? Hiro walks into the room, she goes, I'm ending it tonight. And I should have, first of all, no, this is why I'm timed. This is why I'm an idiot. Because I made a joke in my head. I was like, I'm going to end it tonight. I was going to say, me too. And then... that hurts. There we go, alright.
You poor bastard. I think it was Sakura herself.
She invited them all there to watch her do it.
Or at least she invited them all there to say goodbye or something.
To say that she was going to do it because she wanted to prove that she was always on their side.
Yes.
Oh, you did?
Yes. Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way! On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons. You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that? No, it's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to section C. Kyoko already showed me the evidence I need. Now I have to hit Hina with it. I have to make her accept it.
I have to hit Hina.
Oh. And then I hit her.
Spousal abuse.
And then I hit her.
And then I hit her. Oh. I hate when there's nothing actually there because then I just lose my mojo. Shit, alright.
It's just one. You're unkind, so now it will just be one.
Wait, we're unkind?
Yeah, because there's nice, kind, and mean. So we're in the medium difficulty, which is called kind.
Wait, no, but...
They're labeled, the levels of difficulty are labeled really stupidly because the first two sound like pissy levels, and then the other one is like...
Well, no, because I thought because it keeps saying that kind makes it easier, but if that's the normal category...
They were saying a different one. They were saying a different one makes it easier.
So we're on nice then?
No.
Because they were saying kind makes it easier.
I don't think it's... No, because for all the other ones they said something else, and then kind is the medium one. Because something, it's not nice is the easy one, but something else is the easy one, and then it's kind. Oh no, it's gentle, kind, and then mean.
Oh, so it's only...
So it's only on mean difficulty that you get the multiple ones. They just set it to mean that one time just to show you how it works.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Because I was going to say, because normally it's the gentle. You're right, it's gentle.
Yes.
Because I was going to say, I didn't think we chose the easiest difficulty.
No, we did not.
Because I was specifically avoiding it.
Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it? It did? It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shell from the chem lab.
That's the other piece of evidence I didn't really put to use, but I was thinking about it.
That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder was we found on Sakura. What else could it be but the powder from the chem lab? Ah!
Wait. So what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right? Sakura must have been standing right where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. Ah! And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing, which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up in her instep. On her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking? But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained. No! It was me! The poison... Because I killed her! No, you didn't kill her. The one that killed Sakura, the connection between Sakura and the poison, the unsolved mystery of the locked room, there's only one way to explain it.
It was Makoto!
No! Stop it.
I've always wondered why it allows you to go over the dead people. Or does it not normally?
It does.
Sakura.
I got it! The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself, because you've made jokes about it before.
That's right.
Yeah!
What? The killer was Sakura? Wait, you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it! I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly! I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it. All so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room. Because, of course, Monokuma forced her into the locked room.
Yes!
Byakuya created the locked room in secret.
Yes!
Sakura wanted to create the locked room. I got it! The locked room mystery was created by Sakura. I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina? You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison rolled near the doorway. That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body. And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were. I have to go get them! I have to go get the others! On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. You said you were going to go get everyone else, but your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it?
Yeah, because then when she got them, she told them to leave.
Yep. Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight for the section where the protein powder was kept. There you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of the poison you'd grabbed from the rec room.
When I literally said, how would you switch them?
Yep. There you go.
Alright.
Yep. You feel this right there?
That's how you do it.
Yep. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
Again, see, I'm good at picking up the little puzzle pieces. Like, how would you do that? That's suspicious. But then other people, like you, are better at putting the pieces together. Meanwhile, I'm better at... Because, like, I'm locating every little tiny thing, but I just can't manage to... I mean, I did this time. This time I did, and I'm mad about it.
Once you were done, you gathered everyone together, and once you were back in the rec room... I got everyone!
Ogre!
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
Sakura's been killed? I see.
While everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that. So Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison, vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No! No! I killed her! I did it! That's enough, Hina. It's over. It's not! Nothing's over! It is! Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
Closing argument. Slip the note under the door. He read it.
She read it. Where's Byakuya
He
reading it?
read it.
Other
Horse
way.
penis.
There he is.
There he is.
I love how they always make him look so just demonic and crazy.
Yeah, it's like,
in these.
oh no, I'm scared. Oh no, I'm scared.
Gah.
Finally, my chance.
Okay, Toko went.
She went and hid in the locker. She saw Sakura. He went in.
He went in.
Look, he has very feminine features.
He
here.
does.
She gives him a candy. He screams. He
bows.
beams her over to Noggin.
The noggin. And it breaks.
I just want to say, is that the best one?
Yep, because Toko's was the queen, we established.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have to be this
it's
one.
that one.
Sees a book.
Oh, Toko.
Writes Toko in the book.
He runs.
Runs for his life. Toko sees this,
that.
goes, that bitch. She reads that it's Toko. Oh, she comes out.
Yeah, she comes
Reads
out.
that it's Toko.
Reads that it's Toko.
Puts it in.
But it's upside down.
down.
Dun dun dun. She sees.
She goes, hey,
oh God,
you.
there's blood. She faints.
She faints. She goes, are you okay? Genocide Jill
Oh, fuck.
smacks her upside the noggin. That breaks. Then she's all loomy.
Then
She tries to pick it up
pick it
and
up.
she scurries away with Sonic feet. Then she wakes up again. She
She's-
tidies her hair. She
takes out the
Yeah,
that'd be that
that
one.
because it's covered in blood.
Yep.
I'm just looking at all the other things just so I know what we have left. Okay.
And
She does that.
Drinks it.
She drinks it.
Okay.
There's a
everybody's
scream.
here.
Oh,
my
no.
God.
Makoto is douche, and I hate him. And then
There's-
the murderer,
It's technically how we're here.
which is not, sees this and goes, oh, shite.
Yep, she
and she
sticks it in her
sticks it in her
pocket.
transparent pocket.
Yeah.
I don't know how we didn't see it.
I don't know.
She leaves.
She leaves,
and
she comes
she
back. She
murderously
grabs-
intent stares.
She grabs the
Why?
one. I don't know. Reenact it. The killer is you!
But she's not
This
the
case
killer.
begins when Sakura asks a number of people to meet her in the rec room, but she is the one who's disagreeing with you. So.
No, I know. This is just a weird comic.
Yeah, it's a weird comic. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others, Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot. Oh.
What? Yes, the good hiding spot.
I
What?
don't know. Oh, it could be the other way around, maybe? It's gotta be the other way around then. We just must have fucked up the
What did
order
we
of
do?
the locker ones. Because there's 2 lockers with her.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, there is. Yep. She must have, that must
Oh,
be
this is her
hide-
opening it.
That's her going into it, yeah. And then
That's
she's...
not apparent.
Yeah, you know, it's fine. And then go back and do the other one.
They literally, like, why would you? Because this shows her getting in the locker.
No, that shows her peeking out of the locker and exit it.
I
looks
guess, but like,
The other
this
one
shows
looks
her
like
in
it.
a locker, and then this literally looks like
She's
her
exiting.
exiting the locker, swinging the door open. So that's a weird one. Okay.
Okay. Here she is reenacted.
There we go. All right, let's try it again.
Okay. Well, one of them headed out a bit earlier. They took. Yep, we did that. She got there one step ahead of everyone else, looking for a good hiding spot. There we go. Slime. And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight.
Coming for my protein.
Going for my protein. Then from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro.
I'll give candy.
Candy for little boy. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked.
That'd be funny if, like, Kim, Toko, and Aoi were all the killer with the vague face.
That'd be interesting, yeah. I think they probably thought it would get confusing there.
Probably.
Did that. Without thinking, he grabbed the nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. I think it's funny how Hiro gets the knight and Toko gets the queen. That's just funny, I just noticed. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura.
Well, I knew that the pieces meant something.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because they picked two very specific pieces.
To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her.
That bitch.
But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing, so as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. Not again!
Oh shit, here we go
Here
again.
we go again, yeah. This explains why there were 2 wounds in Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains that Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario and then drank the deadly mixture.
Gulp.
Gulp. And there she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there.
Raw.
We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened, knew that she had committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves, in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort. I love how it always looks so dramatic as fuck in these. It was you, Hina!
No, just it was you.
Hina.
Nope.
That's
it's
the
still
full
voice.
truth of the case. Sakura took her own life. And you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened? But Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Huh? Oh, well, I mean...
Makoto didn't do shit.
It's mostly Kyoko.
It was all Kyoko.
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes it so complicated. That's what you don't understand, and that's why you couldn't solve this case. See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end. Again, I think it's oddly funny how you and Byakuya were a little bit similar in this trial. Because I was, to be fair, I also had knowledge that would have led me to that conclusion sooner. But even if I hadn't, I probably would have thought of that far sooner, mostly just because I would have been thinking about the emotional and the drama.
Well, no, and I
story.
did at several points throughout, but I kept dismissing it because I was like, well, clearly there's a murder because it's Danganronpa. Mm-hmm. But no, I had the thought. That's why I'm so mad, is because I had the thought at like 3 different points. When she said, I'm going to end it, I had a joke, and that should have clicked. Mm-hmm. I literally called it at the beginning because I said it as kind of a joke, but I legitimately thought it at first until I saw a crime scene. Mm-hmm. But there were, like, I thought it at a couple different points, and I'm like, so close.
Yay.
We have to spend those melons.
They're still me voices for a second.
Yep.
Okay, I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So who will be chosen as the Blackened?
So Sakura just doesn't get a punishment. Or they just flail her dead body around.
You'll see.
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully drawn one? It's awfully drawn. We have awful art.
It's all Dragon's art.
Of course. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
He doesn't say it as excited. He's very sad.
He's very sad.
Because everyone forgot.
Yeah.
I didn't forget.
Ding, 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 ding. I love how Monokuma is an option.
Yeah, I know, right?
Ding,
I
ding,
could probably
ding,
put this
ding,
back
ding,
in.
ding. Yep, I think we're about done.
No, yeah.
Nope, there's no voices here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself. Okay, we're done here.
So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand. Ina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us. And yet why did you do that? Yeah, we almost died there!
Because that's exactly what I wanted!
What?
What? Sorry.
What?
Just drinking
What?
water. What?
What?
You can flip it. I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner.
It's cuz.
What did I say?
No.
Oh, because.
It's cuz all you.
It's because all you.
It's cuz all you.
It's because all you. You all killed her. So that's why I couldn't let her be the only one that died.
It kind of makes sense because, you know, the Blackened should get killed for killing someone, so if she thinks that they all did it, then
she thinks they're all Blackened. Uh-huh.
You don't mean you were gonna take all us with you?
We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all had to pay for our crimes.
For serious? That's...
You still don't understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died?
I do!
Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's... I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming.
I know how you feel. I should have seen it coming.
It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me. You tried to protect me, but because of me, my closest friend got hurt! Sakura? Because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility.
Reprehensibility.
Reprehensibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault. Which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked me to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't! Don't you see how dangerous that is?
Don't worry, I just want to talk to them.
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you...
Hina, please don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy. They're friends.
Sakura...
Except for Byakuya.
Except for Byakuya,
He's kind of a cock.
He's kind of a douche balloon.
She clearly believed, she completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood.
I'm sorry, this message is really undermined by the Egyptian hieroglyphics.
I know, right? She's a friend to all of us. And yet...
I could only showed Hero.
I know, right? Well, they didn't do a CG for Jill.
I know, but they could have for that scene.
You trampled all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable.
No, that was just a misunderstanding.
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her. Do you have any idea how desperate she was seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's how far you pushed her. Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina, you came.
Wait right here, I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
I am so glad I got to meet you and to scissor you for a while. And touch your pussy.
I'm so glad I got to, swim with you.
What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
A favor?
I'd like some protein.
Protein!
Protein!
Last dying meal, give me protein!
Could I ask you to...
Yeah, you got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she'd asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized. I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura! Let me in! Please open the door! Why? Why? Why did she have to die?
Wait, so what, doesn't it mean you were already carrying protein?
Yeah, that's just when she did it. She just did it. I don't know.
No, well, I mean,
I don't know.
she ran back to
So
get...
she ran twice, is what it means. Because there's a lot of footprints there, keep in mind.
Huh, so, no, but what I mean is, when she saw this room,
Yeah.
she had protein on her.
No, but she realized before what had happened. Because she saw the
she
poison
didn't
on the
actually
shelf.
grab
She
the
didn't actually
protein,
grab
okay.
the protein.
I was gonna say, if she had protein on her, I was like, why did you go back to grab more protein to hide it? Like,
She had weaknesses, just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness. That's normal. And yet, you all blamed her. I tried to protect her, and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. Hina, we killed her. All of us. We pushed her into a corner, and we murdered her. People like us shouldn't be allowed to live.
and that's why you tried to lead us astray? You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial.
Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
I'm sorry, that caught me off guard because I wasn't expecting a...
I'm sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt right when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but it's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What did you say?
Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant.
Of course I know what she was thinking, because her and me.
Well, what I'm really trying to say is, don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
What is that?
Isn't it obvious? A suicide note! Sakura's suicide note.
What? But Hina already...
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby.
I love him.
I know.
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room.
What? Then... you lied to me?
Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit. I can't help if you totally took my little scribbles at face value.
Well.
You didn't even have Sakura's signature on it.
You filthy little...
I'm not filthy. I didn't do
I
anything.
cleaned my code perfectly.
Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of a class trial?
Almost did.
The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my.